Welcome back to the channel. We're back on YouTube. This isn't a re-upload this time. This is an actual fresh video. I'm looking forward to this one. Ignore the very conflicting t-shirt. So today I've got two really interesting things to talk about. Strange places that you won't believe exist. I've got one well-known place, and according to the internet, one lesser-known place. Whether it's lesser known or not, I don't know. I guess it depends where you live. Who knows? But anyway, let's dive in. Caño Cristales, known as the Crystal Channel in English, is a stunning river nestled in the Serranía de la Macarena. I've got to fight the urge to break out into song, because I also don't like that song. An isolated mountain range in Colombia's Meta department, a tributary of the Guayabero River within the Orinoco Basin. Jesus Christ. That hurt my jaw just to say. God damn. It was discovered by a group of cattle farmers in 1969. Those cows must have been terrified. All they've seen is grass, black and white, milk, some probably blue dungarees from whatever the farmer's working. As soon as they got to that river and they saw the goddamn skittles in the water, bro, they went, yo, this is where the mad cow came from. Cow was just looking in the water like, brother, bro, I promise. There were colours you've never even thought of before. Often referred to as the River of Five Colours or the Liquid Rainbow, it is famous for the vibrant hues that appear between late July and November. During this period, the riverbed displays striking colours like yellow, green, blue, black, and most notably red, thanks to the aquatic plant Macarenia clavigera. Do you think the song is named after the plant, or the plant is named after the plant? The song. In recent years, Caño Cristales has become a popular tourist attraction, drawing more than 16,000 visitors in 2016. What about the rest of the years? Like, there's been about 8 years since then. Have we killed them? 2016 is when you peaked, my friend. That's it. After that, done. Right, what does this lake actually look like? You know what? It looks like a river of meat to me. Like, it looks like someone's just chopped up some meat and thrown it in the river. That doesn't look as pretty as you'd expect it to. Maybe it depends on the time of year. There's a hair in my keyboard. Are we sure the red is from the plant and not from the people getting absolutely bollocked by the massive rocks? Bro, look at that. That is quite interesting. That is fascinating, especially with the greenery around it as well. If it was just in the middle of the city somewhere, you just assume it's a dirty river. That's it. You wouldn't care. You'd just be, oh, fucking hell, it's red, bro. Ugh. Seeing as it's in the middle of the jungle, you kind of know that it's because of the plant. I like how this is what Google Images is showing me. Like, oh, look, it's red, it's green, it's colourful. When you just look up the actual place, the pictures are so much better. We really want to promote this place. Just don't look on images, please, for the love of God. Apparently it's 30 degrees and thunderstorms there at the moment. Look at that. That was just that just looks like the set for Cannibal Holocaust, mate. That's terrifying. I don't want to know what's down there. I don't want to go down there. I'm just gonna chill on my gaming chair. I would love to see this place one day. It's in Colombia, so it's, you know, it's easily accessible. That's a swamp. The quartzite rocks of the Serranía de la Macarena tableland, which are part of the western extension of Guyana Shield, formed roughly 1.2 billion years ago. 1.2 billion years. That's a lot of years. That's at least 10. Caño Cristales, a fast-moving river, is known for its many rapids and waterfalls. Scattered along the riverbed are small circular depressions called Giant's Kettles. Giant's Kettles? Oh, okay, it's lit. Why kettle? So these holes are called Giant's Kettles. I've got ya. Oh, it's a heart-shaped one, bless it. Is the water clean though? I assume so. Because the tides will come up and like put fresh water in there. Because if not, it's just a puddle of dirty water. As these fragments get caught in the cavities, the force of the water spins them around, gradually eroding the walls and enlarging the pits over time. That's sick. That's really good. I like that. I like the fact enlarging the pits over time. They get bigger and bigger, man. What happens if you've got a Giant's Kettle on one side of the world, a Giant's Kettle on the other side of the world, and eventually they just... What happens then? Do they both just start randomly gushing water, or would the core of the earth absorb it? And if it does absorb the water, maybe it will grow. Everything grows with water, right? Even we grow with water, if you think about it. You drink water from a young age and you're still growing. Even to this day, you're still growing. You're just growing old. How does this river change colour, you might ask? Well, I didn't think it was really fancy waterproof paint, so there's got to be an answer for it, right? A unique water plant called Macarenia clavigera is responsible for this change. This water plant, not to be confused with algae, turns a vivid red colour. It then mixes with sand, water and other plants to produce this kaleidoscope of colour. Do they use it for like dye and stuff as well? You'd think so, unless it's not like a strong dye. I don't know. That's cool. Its beauty is fleeting as the vibrant colours are only visible visible during the brief period when water levels are just right. Too high or too low and the phenomenon vanishes. Alright, so it's got to be right. Okay, well then, okay. Isn't that like oil in water though? Like when you see like colourful patterns in water, it's just oil. What the hell do I know? And if any of you want to go and visit, the Serrania de la Macarena lies at the intersection of 3 major ecosystems, each rich in biodiversity: the Andes, the Llanos, and the Amazon rainforest. The area is a biodiversity hotspot home to approximately 420 species of birds, 10 amphibian species, 43 reptiles, and 8 species of primates. That's a lot of monkeys. Where are the gorillas? Contrary to some claims that the river lacks fish, Caño Cristales does support several fish species, along with freshwater turtles and other aquatic animals. But can they drink the water? What does it look like inside of them? Imagine cutting up a turtle and it's fucking blue inside. The river holds spiritual importance for indigenous communities in the region, who believe it is inhabited by protective spirits. You know what? Whatever you want to believe to get you through the day. Visiting Caño Cristales requires some effort, as it is located in a remote area. Tourists must fly to La Macarena and then take a boat and hike to reach the river. It's probably worth it though, right? Like if you go at the right time and you manage to actually see what you want to see, it's probably definitely worth it. The issue would be if you get there and it just doesn't happen and you don't see any colours at all. To preserve the fragile ecosystem, strict ecotourism guidelines are enforced, including restrictions on using sunscreen and insect repellent near the river. I don't wear sunscreen anyway, don't you worry. I wouldn't do anything that rash. I've got an ointment for anything rash. You've seen the pictures, you've seen the place. Will you be visiting? Are any of you planning on booking a holiday to I forgot its name, the river? Maybe you've already been and you've had an amazing time there. Tell me about your experience, I'd love to know. Okay, and now, as I said before, this is the lesser known place you won't believe actually exists. According to the internet, I feel like I've heard of this place before, but I don't remember where and when. The Crooked Forest. The Crooked Forest is a unique grove of Scots pine trees located in the village of No Xarnowo. That's definitely... Google. Sorry, what? Now's That was not how you pronounce it at all. Nove Chamovo. Some Donny from Italy is telling me how to say a word in Polish. Do I believe them? I don't know. Nove Chamovo. Okay, cool. Right, let's try and remember that. I'm going to leave that page open just in case. The Crooked Forest is a unique grove of Scots pine trees located in the village of Novo Sanovo. I can't fucking do it, man. In the West Pomerania region of northwestern Poland. This site is recognised as a protected natural monument due to its unusual characteristics. The Crooked Forest just sounds like it's made for a horror movie, man. Like, we've got the Crooked Man. Is he from the Crooked Forest? That would be sick. This grove features approximately 400 pine trees that were planted around 1930. What makes these trees stand out is their distinctive growth pattern. Each tree bends sharply to the north, just above ground level, before curving back upright after extending sideways for about 1 to 3 meters. That's very specific. God damn. Interestingly, these uniquely shaped pines are surrounded by a forest of straight, tall pines, creating a striking contrast. Surely that can't be like man-made though, right? How is this man-made? What the fuck is that? That's not part of it, is it? That's just made up. That's someone's backyard. That's gotta be. Surely not. I refuse to believe that. See, bro, look at that. They're like tusks. I find it wild. How does it start growing that way? Like, look at this one, for instance. Meaning the trunk needs to do something like that, so it takes a sharp 90-degree angle and then goes swirling up like a signature. It's like the goddamn Nike logo. While it is widely believed that some form of human intervention was involved in shaping these trees, the exact method remains a mystery. Some speculate that tools or techniques were used to bend the young trees, possibly to produce naturally curved wood for furniture or boat construction. That would make sense. That actually makes sense. I don't like that makes sense. Others have suggested that severe weather events like a heavy snowstorm may have caused the peculiar shapes, although is little evidence to support the theory. Or someone just thought it would be dead funny. Bro, imagine one day you go out in your backyard and all your trees are just bent wonky. You're either thinking aliens or the best prank ever. I get it. Like, I get why you do it. How though? I guess it's like the same way you grow square watermelons, right? You just kind of force them to grow that way. The Crooked Forest gained additional recognition after being featured in Season 1, Episode 4 of The Unexplained on the History Channel, titled Unnatural Nature, which first aired on August 9th, 2019. 2019. 5 years ago, yeah? God forbid what happens if the tree falls down, because it's not like a straight trunk, is it? You don't know where to bloody stand when you're cutting it down, because all it's going to do is rock and then come back on you. Hey, you're fucked. Wherever you stand, you're fucked. Today, the Crooked Forest is open to the public and serves as a popular tourist attraction, drawing visitors from around the world who come to marvel at its enchanting and mysterious trees. Yeah, honestly, it's crazy. It's insane. I love it. It's that insane that I want to see it myself. Poland, yeah? I'm booking Poland. The area is not only a natural wonder, but also offers insights into the interplay between nature and human influence, making it a fascinating destination for nature lovers and curious travelers alike. I like this place. This place is sick. I need to know, is it as good as it sounds? Like, from the pictures, it looks insanely good. Except for this Donny. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's like a mandrake from Harry Potter. But look at those pictures, man. Like, it is just a forest at the end of the day. You go there, you take some pictures, you go home. It's a wonder of nature right there. It's like, how did it happen? Why did it happen? Think of the creepy photo shoots you can make while you're there. Look, that one looks like a K. Ha! Okay, let's see if there's any fun facts. The forest is designated as a protective natural monument in Poland, emphasizing the importance of preserving this unique ecosystem and its peculiar trees. If even one person attempts to go in there with a chainsaw, bro, the chainsaw's going in them. The Crooked Forest is easily accessible to the public, with walking paths and informational signs making it an enjoyable outing for families and nature enthusiasts. They should put like some dinosaurs in there or something, just to make it sick, bro. Like, imagine crooked trees, dinosaurs, maybe a play area for the kids, a cafe along the lines. Oh, mate, you could make a madness. The unique shapes of the trees make the Crooked Forest a popular spot for photographers, especially those interested in capturing the interplay of light and shadows among the twisting trunks. There you go. How cool is that? The site has drawn the attention of scientists and researchers who study the growth patterns and potential environmental influences that contribute to the tree's unusual shapes. On the one hand, I don't really want to know why they are crooked, because I feel like that just makes them all the more fascinating and interesting. And if they ever do have the answer, keep it to yourself, gatekeep it. I don't need to know. It would literally kill tourism if people found out why. I mean, it wouldn't, but it would definitely take a hit. I don't know why these trees are so fascinating to me. It just looks good. Am I overreacting? Is it not that great? Is it just an anticlimactic forest with wonky trees? Again, if anyone's ever been, let me know in the comments, because I'm genuinely fascinated and interested. I want to know. It does look a bit bare though. Like, it looks like there's just these trunks, but then in between there's nothing else. There's not like really leafy trees or anything. It's just wonky trees. And to be fair, you can kind of see there that all the other trees are just straight. That's pretty cool though. Anyway, those were the two places you will not believe exist. Maybe you do believe they exist. Maybe they weren't that fascinating to you at all. Either way, I enjoyed it. I think it's pretty cool. Don't know if this video is going to be as long as the others. I'm kind of trying to do videos where I just throw less things at you, but give you more details on the things I do talk about. So that's why on this one we've only spoken about 2 places in total. There's definitely some more places I can make videos on. Just let me know if you want to see them. Absolutely. I don't see why not. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave your comments below what you think about these places, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.